Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy. It's my pleasure. It's always my honor to be well connected out here in nature and bring to you this message of emancipation, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. And that is why I want to speak to you concerning 1 + 1 = 1. And Neville Goddard would have spoken on this subject many years ago. And as we all know, Neville was taught by Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia. And what Abdullah taught Neville was divine oneness and the power of discovering this oneness by discovering how the mind works. And Abdullah was actually teaching Neville how to interpret or unravel the Bible in a way where it doesn't segregate or where it doesn't divide and separate anyone, but put everyone on a level playing field, teaching everyone how the mind works and how we all are to be responsible for our thoughts and our actions. So one of the things that Neville learned concerning this power of divine oneness is that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. He also learned that the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history, and that the Bible is written symbolically. He went on to learn further that the Bible have no reference to anyone who existed thousands of years ago or to any actual event that would have taken place on earth thousands of years ago. From the beginning to the ending of the Bible, it's all a great psychological drama, and it all have to do with the human psyche. So you realize that there's one great mind, one divine mind, and every mind is hooked up to that one divine mind, because all of us have to use thoughts. All of us are kept under the law of mentalism. For everything have to first be a thought, it have to first be an idea, it have to first be imagined. Therefore, one of the very first things that you must understand is divine mathematics. You see, when we went to school, we were taught that 1 + 1 = 2. But in divine mathematics, in your understanding that your spirit having a human experience, and you always to see things from the spiritual perspective. When you see it from the spiritual perspective, and you understand that there's only one universal consciousness, and you realize there's actually only one race, then you would realize what I'm speaking about. You would realize that 1 + 1 still equals 1. Because we are all spirit having a human experience. And there's one spirit. There's one Lord. There's one master. There's one savior. There's one healer. There's one provider. And that one is man's imagination. For there's only one creative power that is used in this world, and it's the power of imagination. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, Abdullah taught Neville Goddard that imagination creates reality, and that God in man is man's imagination. But there are many people who wants to hold on to their idol, and because they want to continue in their carnal mindset and hold to their idols, they would even speak against the fact that the Bible is psychological, and fail to realize that when they speak, a word is a thought expressed. Everything you say, everything you do, it has to first be mental, it has to be first psychological. And when a person cannot see that, when it comes to their religion or their tradition, when they cannot see that, they're blind, they're still asleep. But we see Abdullah had Neville to wake up by teaching him this oneness. And so when Neville had this burning desire to travel to Barbados, Abdullah said to him, you have already gone to Barbados. And you have gone to Barbados first class. And Neville had no money, he had no work. And it was a time of a Great Depression. A time like now when everyone is living in fear and wondering what's going to happen. Where many religious and superstitious people are believing, well, this is the last days and this is the end of the world and all of this kind of foolishness. And then understand it's a changing of an era. For once they had the agricultural era and they move out of the agricultural age into the industrial age. And now we live in the industrial age. Actually, we already left the industrial age and now we are in the digital age, the cyber age. And many people do not understand it and many people are going to get lost and chopped. So my brother and my sisters, this power that gives us this oneness, it's all mental. It all have to do with the mind. Therefore, that's the reason why I always encourage you how to go within yourself and use your imagination, knowing that that is God in man. And you can create your world how you want it to be. So when Abdullah taught Neville how to sleep in his mother's home in Barbados while Neville was residing in New York, and how to walk the streets of Barbados while he's walking the streets of New York, that is the same one power that we all use in this world. And that is the creator in man. That is why I say to you, 1 + 1 = 1. So do not fool yourself and believe that we are separated. No, the system wants to keep us separated. The system wants to keep us divided. The system wants to keep us in confusion. The system wants to keep us in self-doubt. The system wants to keep us to be religious and superstitious and for us to argue among each other. But we have to stand together. Because together we stand, and divided what? We will fall. That is why those who wants to control you, they have to use a strategy of divide and conquer. But I'm saying to you that we are one. And to recognize your oneness by first of all loving yourself, embracing yourself, and to see everyone as your own self being pushed out. They're just different version of you. Remember that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. And everyone in this world have to operate under energy, vibration, and frequency, because as a matter of fact, we are mass of energy. So my brothers and my sisters, that is why you have to use your mind power to achieve your every desire, to understand this oneness, to understand that the Savior is within you, the Redeemer is within you, and to understand that the Bible is your spiritual autobiography that must be interpreted psychologically. So, Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, taught Neville Goddard the power of oneness. I'm saying to you, when you see how important that you are and how valuable that you are, because you know exactly who you are, you see that oneness, there's no way you'll ever see anyone beyond you or see any hierarchy or aristocracy kind of system. You would vibrate out of that kind of matrix and realize how powerful you are, and know that you're the Lord and Master of your destiny, and that you can create your reality consciously. So my brother, my sisters, as Abdullah would have taught Neville Goddard, so we are here bringing this kind of message to all of humanity, teaching each and every one that true salvation is self-realization. And that's the message I'm bringing to you when I say to you that 1 + 1 = 1. All is consciousness. All is consciousness. You are pure consciousness. That's who you are. And my brother, my sisters, hadn't it been that I would have experienced that great earthquake, that great and mighty shaking, that great vibration, and I awake within myself like a fiery being, having heard that unearthly wind, that great and mighty rushing wind, and I ascend like a fiery being and exit my skull, and became invisible, became one with the wind, and experienced my Christ self, my God self, then I wouldn't know that 1 + 1 = 1. I wouldn't have been here bringing this message to you, saying to you, we are all one. and we are all connected. That's why you must think positively to connect with other positive people, because it could either be positive or negative. It can either vibrate under the energy of love or the energy of fear, but it's the same energy. So my brother and my sisters, those of you who are listening to me and believe in this oneness, let us work together and build our life how we want it to be, living a life of fulfillment and one that is filled with joy and prosperity. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much, and I want to say to you to remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, to like, to share, or you can comment concerning this video. Anything that you do that would help this channel is very much appreciated. Help me get this channel up to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Okay, it's 10,000 plus subscribers by the end of this year. Always have that plus sign. Okay, so we are always open for even more. Okay, because it's all about expansion. Also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru on Instagram. And we have a Patreon if you would like to become a patron. Also, we have a PayPal if you would like to donate to this work. All of that is right down below, so you can just check the link in the description. So I want to thank you very much, and I want to say to you, peace, love, and abundance. I send that kind of energy out to you. Receive it and walk in the oneness of knowing that we all are God in flesh. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.